into the same fucking issue we ran into last time. I'm going to keep an eye on that. Let's see if the stream is up.
It's up here.
On Twitch?
Mm-hmm.
Sick. But how about YouTube? Come on, YouTube. There we go.
Nice.
And we'll hang out for a little bit. Let anybody who wants to join. But for anybody watching this, maybe right now or after the fact, my name's Seth. This is Chevy. We're going to be reacting to the opening night live that happened earlier today for Gamescom, hosted by Jeff Keighley. This is going to be a 2-hour sit, so we won't spend too much time talking before it because we got to start getting through this shit. And yeah, as you guys know, we try to avoid as much of these events as possible when we're at work, which I attempted to do. I got a couple things spoiled for me, but nothing too bad. One thing I didn't know that was coming. One thing I did know that was coming. Haven't seen gameplay of either. And then a peripheral that I've been waiting for. So I'm excited to see that. So that's about as far as I've heard or seen. So I'm going in pretty fresh. Did you get through the day unscathed?
I was going to say yes, but when you mentioned the peripheral, I think I saw something. But, I mean, that's it.
Yeah?
Yeah, I don't.
You saw nothing else?
I don't follow any gaming stuff anymore. So.
That's probably good. I have to because I need to be in the know on things. But, yeah, just instinctually I'll, like, open Twitter. And the first thing will pop up, I'll be like, oh, fuck, and I have to get rid of it.
Yeah.
But I've been spending less time on Twitter lately, so that's probably a positive.
Probably.
Yeah. It's funny. I've been using TikTok, obviously, making videos and stuff. The community on TikTok, even though I know you have your issues with like comments, it's like people on TikTok are trying to have fun, and on Twitter, people are just looking for info, but also looking to argue. So it's been really refreshing.
I think comments everywhere suck. So,
I mean, I won't argue with you on that.
Mostly just because, like, anytime someone's trying to have a conversation, there's always going to be someone coming in there to vomit out their opinion that wasn't asked for. So
it needs to be known.
So.
Is there anything you're hoping to see from opening night live?
Trying to think of what even could be here. I mean, I suppose, though I don't know if it'd be here or not. I assume it'd be at a PlayStation event, but God of War.
Yeah.
But I think that's a little too high profile for Sony.
Yes, I don't think Sony would give that up to somebody else
either. But I mean, that's something I would like to see. Honestly, anything that the Square has announced, just seeing a little bit more on that kind of stuff, seeing where maybe the development process of those things are at right now.
Yeah, considering they have a busy next like 2 years of games they're going to be putting out.
It's pretty wild, and some stuff's overlapping, which is concerning for me. But those aren't necessarily overlapping with each other as much as they're overlapping with major like Final Fantasy 14 checkpoints. And so I'm just like, I don't have time for all this shit. So, yeah. I don't know if there's anything else I'm necessarily expecting. Like, how do I word this? I'm looking forward to hopefully seeing something and being surprised. I mean, that's usually what I'm looking for with these shows. I got a little disappointed right off the bat when they showed the initial list of things that were shown here. And there's a couple things there that like I'm like kind of interested in, but for the most part, it was all stuff I just kind of don't care about that much. So.
Yeah, I'm kind of on the opposite spectrum of that. I think there's a lot of things on that list I want to see more of. Hogwarts, Legacy of Hogwarts, I think looks really cool, even though I have no interest in Harry Potter as a game. It looks dope. Callisto Protocol, I'm really excited for, so seeing more of that will be cool. Hopefully we get some like straight up gameplay. Yeah, there's quite a bit of things on that list that I'm interested in. I think there's like 5. I can't remember off the top of my head, but I remember looking and going like, oh, there's like a good like 5 there that I'm definitely interested in seeing. Of course, I'm interested in seeing the things that haven't been announced because I want to know what they are. And I did see one of those things, but I don't know what the gameplay looks like, so I can't have an opinion on it. And yeah, I'd like to see something from Kojima because he keeps giving these hints and stuff, but I feel like he's not going to have any kind of game announcement for this, but I don't know. I feel like I would have saw something if that were the case.
Yeah.
And there's a couple leaked games that have been circulating in the last week. All of those are games I would like to see, so hopefully they are here when that... oh, God, our internet's doing something. Fix yourself. Thank you. Hopefully we see something from those, because those are all games that I'd like to see more of. So outside of that, I'm just open to see what they got to show us. Square Enix, I'm on the same page. There's a lot of things that they have down the pipeline that I'm definitely interested in. So which is I guess a good time to be a fan of Square Enix, because they seem to have a lot of things they are working on. So. But yeah, excited to watch this. So we should probably just jump into it. We got 2 hours to sit and watch. So unless you have anything else to say. Nope. All right. So this is Opening Night Live. Aired earlier today. We've barely seen it. In 3, 2, 1, and go. Psycho. Hogwarts looks okay. Gotham Knights is what I'm kind of interested in seeing. That game's slowly becoming more and more interesting to me, which is really weird. So I'm also curious to see more of that. Also, as always, let me know audio stuff beforehand, like earlier on, because I don't want to get through this and you can't hear one or the other halfway through it. So
also, and it's only happened about 1% of
please welcome
us
to the
being
stage
live.
the
If there's any
creator of the
weird
Game
video stuff,
Awards,
bring that up too.
Jeff Keighley.
Please and thank you. Audio seems fine. Dope. What's up, Josh?
Yo.
Oh my God! Hello, everybody. How you doing?
Oh my God.
What's up with the
It is
lighting?
so great to have a live crowd with us here in Cologne, Germany for Gamescom 2022. I'm Jeff Keighley, and I gotta say, I am so excited to be here with you. We did this in 2019 live in person in Germany, and in the past 2 years we had to do it virtually from Los Angeles, and in 2020, the first show that my team did together live was that
which
August,
would also have an energy crisis.
And we connected with all of you virtually, and the fact that we're back
Not
here
that that's
in person,
funny, I'm not laughing at that.
I don't want to ever take this for granted before.
That's
so,
why it would be dark
guys,
in there.
Are you ready for a fun show?
It is German.
Well, I gotta say, we have a lot of great stuff for you tonight. We have tons of world premieres. The entire industry has come
Gamescom's
together
Germany,
to showcase
right?
the future for
but that
you.
doesn't necessarily
We've got
mean
games
he's
like
in
Sonic
Germany.
Frontiers,
I would assume
the
he is.
Callisto
Fucking
Protocol,
Dean Takahashi flew out.
Outlast Trials, Hogwarts Legacy, Gotham Knights, and a lot of surprises of things that we didn't talk about in advance. So we've got some
it's
good
like
stuff
his
for you tonight
eyebrows
here
are
at
like casting
Gamescom.
shadows over his
And
face, and you can see
I
the
can't
wrinkles
wait
on
to
his
get
face
started.
more.
We've
It's
got
like
2
really
hours of
unflattering
stuff,
lighting.
So should we just get right to it?
Been a while, boys.
All
What's
right.
up, dude?
I love the roar of a live crowd, and because we got a live
love
crowd,
this
we got to
insane,
surprise
even
you with
though
some
not
stuff
much
tonight too.
gameplay.
So let's start things off
All right.
with our first world premiere.
As long as
It's
we
a
get some
new
cool
world
announcements.
from a brand new team that has a bold vision. Let's check this out.
World premiere.
We want the community to build this. We want it to be their worlds. We want them to tell their stories in their game.
That's
I think
a
it's human nature
soft-spoken
to navigate
dude.
uncharted
Like
territory,
me.
to find a place where we're free to explore, to be creative, and to share amazing experiences.
The
True.
goals are to make an experience that's unlike
It's
any
Germany's
other,
one
which is
weakness.
such an exciting thing to be part of.
Lighting.
I think ultimately, like, that's kind of been the big ambition, is to create this kind of like open world that can be built out in every direction.
I think it's every day is a new discoveries and it's constantly growing.
We've put a lot of focus, I think, on the current zeitgeist and what it means to represent yourself digitally.
The dream is to create a whole new world for the next generation of gamers, and I think that we've kind of captured that.
Players will play a massive part in this. It's not going to be just our game. It's not going to be just what we decide to do with it.
There's something in it that will definitely appeal to you.
You're saying a lot of
what it is that you
things.
love to do.
The really thrilling aspect of all this is that people are going to get to see what we're doing for the first time.
I'm just so excited for people to see what we've been spending the last 5 years pouring our hearts and souls into.
What is it,
I'm
though?
excited to see how they feel about it, even though they will have to wait just a little bit longer.
Everywhere has become more than just a video game for us. And today,
We have
we're
to do
delighted to give
the,
you a peek behind the curtain.
you
of
know,
what we've
soft
been working
yet
on.
fast music with everyone talking up the product to make you excited.
I'm just trying to figure out what he said at the very end. Cell shaded trash. So I see driving, third person combat.
This music's very intense for the show.
100%. Is this like Fortnite 2? Everywhere. That character model looked nothing like the other gameplay footage. Huh.
I don't even know what I looked at.
Yeah.
There you go, everywhere, and I'm sure you've got a ton of questions. And joining me now from Builder Rocket Boy is Adam
Kinda have
Whiting
one
to
question.
hopefully answer some of those, because we're a little confused, but we want to know a lot about this. So tell us, everywhere, what kind of game is this? What can you tell us, Adam?
Well, firstly, can I just say it's really exciting to just be here, and we've been looking forward to coming out of stealth mode, and really delighted to start the conversation today here at Gamescom. Now, I won't be able to reveal everything, but what I can say is
reveal
that really
something,
we're not
though.
gonna make a normal game. I think the scope and ambition of this project are quite unlike anything else. We want to build a whole new world for gamers, and not just a place to play, but watch, share, create, hang out with your friends, and so much more.
Well, I got to say, the end of the trailer, I think we all were taken aback by, whoa, change art style. This seems totally different. What, is that part of everywhere?
Okay.
What can you tell us?
That was intentional.
Well, Jeff, that's one of the many surprises we've got in store for players. I mean, we are passionate about making games and telling stories, but ultimately we made Everywhere to be a place where players can make their own experiences, be who they want to be, and tell their own stories. But we're still passionate about making immersive and cinematic experiences that players can just get lost in and enjoy. I guess you could say we want people to have their cake and eat it. And
Yeah, I'm
Everywhere
on the
is a
same
place
page
that
with
can
you
happen.
on that.
All right, well, definitely a bold vision for what you're doing here. The other question
Is
I'm
it?
sure we're all wondering is, we didn't see any date on the trailer. Any sense of when we're going to get to play this thing? Where are you at in development?
Well, I'm delighted to say that
2026?
we aim to have Everywhere in the hands of players in 2023, but we've got many
Ooh,
more
close.
things to show and tell over the coming months. And we're really excited for you to sign up on our website, everywhere.game. But really,
I'm
today
not
was just a
gonna do that.
behind the curtain to see what the team has been so hard at work on. And we're really excited to get this in the hands of players as soon as possible.
Amazing. Well, Adam, thank you for sharing the reveal here at Gamescom.
So basically,
It's awesome to have
this
some
is just
European studios on
letting
stage.
people know there's a
Tonight,
game called
we got
Everywhere.
A lot of European studios that are gonna
It has an
reveal their
inconsistent
games,
art
for the
style
first time, and right now we're gonna
that
move to
will
another
allow
world
third-person
premiere announcement.
action and racing, driving.
It'll allow something.
But I have didn't do anything for me. I'll wait till they can actually fucking explain anything about it. All right, what's this? Oh, this is what I
Conan
heard about.
That's all they make.
I must not fear.
Conan Exiles 2. No, it's not. I'm actually kind of stoked for this.
Fear is the mind killer. Fear is the little death that brings total obliteration.
Yeah, I got this spoiled for me, but I haven't seen the trailer. Yeah.
Is it Conan but Doom?
I think so, because they described it as a survival MMO.
I will face my fear.
I mean, if it's just Conan with
Yeah,
the Doom,
I'm
that could be fun.
I'd be sold.
Pass over and through me. And when it has gone past, I will turn the inner eye to see its path. Where the fear is gone, there will be nothing.
It was indeed.
Only I will remain.
It has the same visual style as the movie as well, so it's interesting.
Yeah, I see that.
What's up, Paranormal Gaming? Is this Dune? It is Dune. Hopefully they'll show some gameplay, but honestly, I'm already kind of sold because I like Dune. I like Funcom. I like what they did with Conan Exiles.
Trust me, the fun
I just
is just
hope
beginning
that
tonight.
it
All
is
right. How
not
many of
like
you out
every
there
other
are
game that
fans
just
of
keeps throwing
PlayStation?
around the word MMO and they
Yeah.
just mean
Oh,
that
dude,
it's an
100%.
online game.
Well,
Yeah.
we've got a fun surprise for you.
Tired
I
of
said
that.
PlayStation, what can we do for all the fans coming together here at Gamescom? And right now, I'm honored to share this global PlayStation announcement with you right here at Gamescom.
If you haven't seen the new movie, Dune, definitely check it out. It's really good.
Yeah, it's really well made.
Denis Villeneuve's just a fucking genius.
Is this the thing?
Yes.
So this is for
When can I buy this?
I don't care unless it's the VR.
They actually said that's coming out, I think.
Next year.
Yep.
Yeah, I saw. They still haven't actually done a release date or price or confirmed or denied PC support.
It's so cool.
There
That's
you
crazy
go.
they got a PlayStation
the
reveal.
DualSense Edge. It's a high-performance,
That is, for
ultra-customizable,
sure. But it might be
wireless
coming soon.
PlayStation 5
They
controller
probably didn't wanna
designed
do
by
an entire
PlayStation.
ass
And you see
fucking-
there, you can have your
They
own
should have,
custom
at least
control
a
profiles,
10-15-minute
customized
video.
to your play style. And if you guys want to learn more about the brand new controller, you can head to PlayStation blog. And thanks to PlayStation for sharing that announcement with us here at
Bro, I
Gamescom.
can't wait.
All right, next up, the Callisto Protocol. You guys hyped for
In
that
the
game?
beginning, the only thing I saw
I
was IGN say that it
Well, joining me
might
now is
secretly have
Glenn
NFTs.
Schofield from Striking Distance.
Which game?
Glenn,
The
we are
first
so
one, the
excited about this
Everywhere
game
game,
coming out in
whatever.
December.
Dude, when
You
he
came
was talking
all the
about
way
the
over
going
in the middle of
beyond, like,
development to
gaming or
Gamescom.
whatever, I was
We
like,
really
what,
appreciate it.
NFTs?
How has the
Yeah,
response
that's,
been to Callisto
that's
so
the
far?
case.
Man,
Trash.
Jeff, the response has been fantastic for a new IP. I couldn't ask for anything more. So I want to thank the fans, and I want to thank my team for just really killing it. And
The fucking
it's
hype
great to
for
be
this
back
game
at
is like
Gamescom,
real.
man.
Like
You
people
know?
are stoked for the shit.
Well,
Me
you got some
included.
good stuff for the fans, and we're
It's
going to
cool,
get
too.
to
It's
that
coming
in a
out this
second.
year.
You brought some gameplay. We saw some great stuff at Summer Game Fest. You brought more now.
But
What are we going to see
for
today?
real,
Yeah,
that
you've
fucking
got,
controller,
some
I need
live
it.
gameplay. We've got two sections. The first one is going to show some crazy combat, and
I love
the
crazy
second
combat.
one is something new
Only thing I need
from the
is a
game.
not
A little
white
different than what we've
controller.
shown with a pretty
Need
crazy
to go buy
ending.
one.
Yes, it is. You guys are going to love this. One thing I wanted to ask you about was you're known certainly in the team for your work on Dead Space, and that game.
Yeah,
is
dude.
about
Every
the
time I
strategic
see him, he
dismemberment.
has
I understand you're kind of
like
one-upping things for this game.
those fucking like suit
Well, we
jackets
got
on, and they're
dismemberment,
always
and we've shown the gore system.
very revealing.
And today we're going to show a couple new things, including one
They
that we're
maintain a
showcasing
certain
called
shape.
mutations. So the enemies may sometimes have these tentacles that come out, and if you don't shoot them, take them out on time. This guy in real time is going to mutate in front of you into something bigger.
Oh, I
badder,
thought he was gonna say it just
faster,
murders
meaner,
you instantly.
And he's going to be taking you out. It's pretty cool.
Well, this is one of my most anticipated games. It's coming out this December. Glenn, thanks to you and the team for putting this together. Let's take a look at brand new gameplay from the
I
Callisto
will not be
Protocol.
considering this game for
Thank you.
Game of the Year for 2022 because it's way too late. Yeah.
HUD on the back of his neck.
Yeah, Dead Space for the time was really interesting because it had all the info you need to know on his helmet and shit.
Gotcha.
And his gun and stuff would have like holograms that would show like ammo and stuff. I'm fucking excited about this because first off, it's like AAA horror. It's made by the people who made Dead Space, but also there's like cool combat. It's not just like, oh, don't get killed. It's like you can fucking do cool shit too. So the gameplay will be fun. That's something Resident Evil Village had down. Was like, yeah, it was fucking creepy, but also had fucking dope ass combat. I feel like that move's gonna be limited quite a bit though, because it seems a little OP. Was that blood just flying out on him? It looked like there's just like red mist coming out of that thing onto him. These guys are fucking juicy, dude. Man, you can really just fucking huck him, dude. Yeah.
Pressure check complete. Releasing gate power.
Releasing gate power.
Fucking true. He's gonna die like Laura Croft, dude. Just get impaled on some tree.
I don't think most people are that fucked up.
True. The water, like, kind of like going up against the wall looks really good. Jesus, where does this go?
Never mind. Apparently some people are that fucked up. Though he didn't suffer the same way Laura does.
Yeah, no, they just killed him. They had at least the fucking respect and decency to just murder him. Looks cool.
All right, that's pretty good, right?
He loved it.
We got lots more coming for you, but right now I want to introduce my co-host for ONL, Melly. Melly, welcome to ONL.
Thanks, Jeff. I'm so excited to be here at Gamescom. Hello, everybody.
What's up,
I'm
dude?
your guide for tonight for
Yeah,
all
what's
the
up,
happenings
dude?
around Gamescom, and I'm really, really excited to be here because the heart of gaming is beating once again, and game devs and publishers from all around the world are making their way to Cologne to show you hundreds of new games. So if you're not here yet and still can come by, make sure to drop by, and if you can't, make sure to drop by next year because it is definitely worth a visit. And one of the highlights we have this year is
It's crazy
we
how like
actually
crystal
have the
clear her
largest
English is,
indie
but every
area
once in a while those
ever,
like specific
bringing
letters
visitors
are
Worth
and
the-
guests
worth
closer
the
together
visit?
Yeah.
than anywhere else in the world. And you can meet the makers
Though,
of the most
honestly,
original and
very
fantastic
impressive.
and creative games
Sure,
here.
yeah, I can't.
And if you're not
I
here,
speak
and if
fucking
you
very
can't make
little
it here,
German.
do not worry.
Very
you can
little.
also
Speak
check out the Indie Arena
very
booth
little,
online at
English, so.
gamescom.global. Jeff, it's back to you.
True.
Thank you, Melly, and you'll be with us all night. We've got Gamescom awards to come and other things too. But let's get right back to the world premieres. This next one is one you've been waiting for a long time to see. Let's take a look at this brand new world premiere.
After an age of the cruelest tyranny, man finally defeated
Hundreds of games. I'm gonna hold you to that, Melly.
It is 2 hours.
gods. Do not
That'd be fucking
fall
wild.
Yeah.
forever.
But given like the fucking Game Awards that happened like 2 years ago, where they were just like
Bam, bam, bam,
every
bam,
15
yeah.
seconds, like hold on, someone's like trying to finish what they're saying. Someone's like, nope, here's a
began the
trailer.
Eternal watch over their tyrant's colossal remains. For some forces, even death cannot end. But now, eons later, the fallen god's influence pervades the world again, corrupting even sworn enemies. To join his accursed lords of the fallen and damn humanity to a new age of devastation.
Just wait till Lords of the Fallen. That looks fucking sick. I think we're seeing it.
New heroes arise.
There's a game called Lords of the Fallen, isn't there?
One must
Wasn't that
embrace the
fucking
darkness,
Dark Souls-esque game we played?
and so lies our only hope.
I don't remember. Ah.
Danzig's
Sorry,
gonna fuck
Susan.
me.
Sorry, Susan. Fucking, why does everyone do this shit? I don't want to make my own music. I'm gonna fucking license some bullshit.
I like the art style.
Yeah, it's got a pretty neat style. It's almost, yeah, definitely copyrighted. almost has like a Lord of the Rings esque look to it.
Yeah,
as well.
that's what I was thinking
So,
too. Yeah, it's like a dark Lord of the Rings.
Yeah. Bye.
I'm just wondering if it's a reboot of Lords. Isn't Lords of the? I swear, fucking
Dude,
it's a
I
game,
don't
dude.
know.
Hold on, I gotta fucking look this up. I'm gonna go insane.
Every name ever has been used, so.
I thought it was like a game we fucking played.
And title. There it is.
Lords of the Fallen. Wish list now.
I mean, it was CG, but it was cool.
That's right. They dropped the 2. The Lords of the Fallen.
Okay.
All right, now it's time for another new game announcement. The sequel to a game that redefined
That's
the
kind of
term
crazy because Lords of the
couch
Fallen, when we
co-op.
played
Check
it,
this
I
out.
thought it looked kind of like a Blizzard game.
That still kind of did when it all of a sudden turned into Arthas at the end.
Yeah, but the armor was still like more proportionate to a human
For
and not
sure.
like
Have you
huge
tried
shoulders
not
and
Blizzard
shit.
style.
Yeah, exactly.
Visit exotic destinations.
What is this?
Become a fart.
Move your dreams, whoever you are. Apply today.
It's like a
No
moving
skills? No worries. Everybody's
sim
welcome.
type game.
You're hired.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, it's that.
shit.
Yeah, it's that
door
co-op.
of new
I don't know if it's a new one or a DLC or something, but
Work alone
I'm pretty
or
sure this
with a
will be
friend.
As long
or
as
2 or more. You
as long
can
as this
do it.
isn't made by the people who make fucking
Overcooked.
yeah,
Locally
100%.
or
Because
connect
this
together
game is
online.
gonna fucking deceive a lot of people. It's like, oh, it's gonna be fun to move shit. It's like, no, dude, that game's gonna stress you the fuck out.
Nice one. Coming 2023.
second one.
Okay, yeah, I was about to say the concept seems familiar. I feel like
Team
there's a game like
17.
that. Yeah, they do all sorts of.
That's not
fucking
Worms.
Bunch of weird shit. Wait, what? It's an actual game? What the fuck? Are you talking about the moving game? Or are you talking about Lords of the Fallen?
Yes, it's time to step into the Potterverse. You guys excited for Hogwarts Legacy?
I'm intrigued.
Well, it is
Oddly
coming out
enough,
in
yeah, I'm
February
kind
of
of excited for
2023,
it.
and tonight at Gamescom, we've got the brand new trailer for you to take a look at. I don't want to say much and spoil much. This is an incredible trailer. I hope you enjoy it.
Yeah, there's a game called Lords of the Fallen that came out years ago. And it's essentially kind of a like Dark Souls style game.
The best prepared will be.
If either of you uses dark magic, I will notify the headmaster immediately.
Dare you?
Unforgivable curses
Crazy
are so
Avalanche
named
is working on
for a
this.
reason.
A spell that could save your life shouldn't be unforgivable.
They also did
Dark
Mad
arts
Max,
seem
didn't they?
harmless
Yeah.
until it's too late.
None of us will be able to avoid dark magic forever.
What do we do now?
It's up to us. I can teach you Crucio, or I can cast it on you. I'm ready. Crucio!
Use dark magic on you, boyo.
You've made your choice.
I think it's neat that it's just going to be like straight up forcing you to use magic. Like a lot of games that are fantasy, like it's like you can use magic, but this game's like, no, everyone uses magic. You're fucking, you're a goddamn wizard, Harry.
No, if you get to be magicless and you smack people with the
Have
wand.
the two of you done?
But you couldn't.
That thing is goddamn malnourished.
It's a hippogriff, I think. Could be wrong.
I don't know anything about that.
I
Look
don't
at that
know.
outfit. It fucking moves.
Oh, yeah, it says right there, hippogriff now. That was fine. I think the last trailer was better.
Oh, it was way better, but that still was cool. Like some new stuff we haven't seen.
Yeah.
That's right. It's time to step into the world of Borderlands now. Joining me is the founder
Damn,
of
I like how
Gearbox
they got their
Entertainment Company, Randy
fucking
Pitchford. Randy, great to see
their
you here.
momentum
Thanks for the
going. They're
intro,
already just pumping
Jeff.
out
I
shit
think a
tons
lot
of
of these
games
guys
again.
probably know me from my work at Gearbox creating Borderlands. Any Borderlands fans in the house?
What do you mean your work? All you do
I
is
got
hang
good
out on
news.
Hollywood
I know,
sets now.
Some of you hardcore folks saw the leak,
those
but I'm here to
pants.
officially announce new Tales from the Borderlands.
So, tell us about this. We remember Tales from the Borderlands. This is new Tales from Borderlands. This is new characters, new story.
It is. You know, I loved the original game, and so that's why we got some of the original storytellers and writers that were back in the day at Telltale.
I
and
like
developed an all-new storyline.
Borderlands
with all new
enough, but it
characters,
kind of sucks. Gearbox
created,
has just become the
with,
Borderlands
production
company.
from Gearbox Studio Quebec.
It's like all they got.
It's an all-new experience, and we're here to show it
Gotta
for
make
the
the
first
Hollywood
time
money.
today. You guys want to check it out?
Let's do it. It's coming soon, too, right?
That's right.
It is
Coming in
interesting how
October
Telltale
this year.
went away though,
October this year,
and now
all
they're back, but they haven't
Awesome.
put out
Let's
anything
take a
yet.
look,
But they got all
Randy.
these
This is
projects
exciting.
again,
New
like they
Tales from
used
the
to.
Borderlands.
So
First at
4
Gamescom.
or 5 different
a bunch of
titles
them.
coming out
They got
already?
like The Expanse. They got Wolf Among Us,
Stories in the Borderlands
Borderlands, Tales of
start
Borderlands,
bloody.
something else.
They end bloody
I
too.
think they're doing a Marvel thing.
Sometimes all it takes to
Yeah, some other
change the
TV show, I
galaxy
think.
is a
Can't remember the
trio
name of
of
it.
Yeah.
losers trying to get through a bad day.
We are in the
All they
middle
need
of a
is fucking Borderlands. Nothing new. It's old and boring. That's all they need. Yeah.
I'm gonna say right now, when I saw BL, that's not where my brain went.
If we can
I've
find
been
whatever's
watching
in
way
that
too much
vault
anime.
before Tedior does, we can change our lives.
This graphically, I mean, obviously you expect it to look better because it's a newer game from Telltale, but it looks much better than I thought it would look. Because their visuals were always kind of like lesser because they were pumping out episodes so quickly. You kind of had to accept that balance, but this actually looks pretty good looking visually.
I like the last Tales from Borderlands. It was fun.
And now we actually can!
But more importantly, we'll be drowning in ash!
The problem I'm gonna run into with this one is if there's any references to
Are you people
3, which I'm
like
sure there will
this?
be. I didn't play that game.
I did. You're not missing much.
If you happen to see any corpses along the way, don't worry about them. They're just, yeah, don't worry about them.
I mean, subject matter I'm not too interested. It was pretty cool. Techland. Oh, is this
I'm going to tell you a story
Dying Light 2?
about a species that
Or no,
survived
it's
millennia. Homo
Dead Island?
neanderthalensis, Homo rhodesiensis, Homo erectus, all of them wiped out by the
does Techland
deadliest
make?
species of all. Us. I am Astrid. This is the new arena. And my advice for you, stay alive.
Is this like that game?
Every day you fight for survival, but today you fight for glory. Anyone can be a warrior. What makes you different is the spirit of a champion.
Okay, so it's some kind of, I assume, arena mode type thing. I'd say the combat, I was like, it's fucking Dying Light, but I was like, Techland, fucking, they make a bunch of shit.
Ooh, I could use one of those right now.
True.
Red Bull gives you wings.
That was
So
creepy.
you want to join me?
I don't know who you are.
Yeah, it's kind of a weird thing to just start off with. It's like, bro, who the fuck are you?
Is this the Ubisoft one?
I don't think so, because this looks not as good. Yeah.
Oh. Hey, this might actually be up my alley.
And be a part of my crew in Tortuga.
Oh.
Some kind of pirate strategy game. That's kind of cool.
I think that series existed before.
Is that Marauders game? Yep. Yeah, I want to play this.
They're everywhere. Made all that money in forums. They gotta branch out again, I guess.
They publish a lot of like little titles.
Yeah.
There's actually been a bunch of stuff that was like in early access or being worked on, and they would like come in and take it under their wing, essentially.
Invest.
Yeah.
They will come for us. To savor the fruitless struggle.
It's another Destiny expansion.
To its last drop.
Think so? Original Star Trek came out in 2003. I looked it up. It sounded familiar. I never played it though.
Yeah. Looked interesting. I like that kind of stuff. But...
Oh shit.
Is this a fucking free-to-play game or what? I'm waiting for it to like zoom out on a phone. It's just fucking Raid Shadow Legends.
Unshackled from hope. That is who they are. Because only in
You gotta keep your head together.
True.
are we free.
What is this?
I don't know. Gameplay would be cool. Light.
It is Destiny.
Oh, well, you fucking nailed it. That's Destiny?
Hello again! This Saturday, the
Didn't even look like
Gamescom
Destiny
Awards
to me.
will be handed out to the winners of the best games on the show
The
floor.
way they've handled
Only
that game over
submitted
the
games
years, and I know
showing at
people play
Gamescom
like
will
it,
be
but
eligible to be nominated, and the awards
you
will
start
be
putting
streamed
yourself
on all
into a
Gamescom channels, so make sure to
taking
tune
content
in.
out just to
But
reintroduce it
tonight,
later
I'm
cycle,
allowed to hand out 4
I
awards.
bought the
I'm
last
very, very
expansion.
excited
I've
about
barely
that.
played it just
And
because as I was
say,
playing, I was
let's
like,
jump straight into it.
I'm just doing the same
Starting
shit I've
with
been
the
doing.
most wanted PC game. Here are your nominees. Metal Hellsinger,
That's another Funcom game.
System Shock,
They're making a System Shock.
They
Warhammer
just released the Witch
40,000
Queen.
Dark
It's back.
Tide.
Yeah, I think I bought that. I'm like 2 expansions
And
behind,
the
so I
winner
started playing
is
the one
Metal
before that.
Hellsinger. And here to accept
one
the
did I
award is
get? It
Sheila
was the one
Vikström,
where-
executive producer at The
I think
Outsiders.
the last one I got is where
The
they
stage is yours.
rebooted the beginning of the game, essentially.
Thank you so much. Wow, this is a
And we
lot of
started at,
people.
like,
I was practicing my
like
speech a
level
lot, but of
1000 or some
course, you
shit,
know,
I
when
don't
it's
Yeah, when I
as
started
much
playing,
as
people
there
were
is right
starting
now,
at light
you
level
blank.
1200, 1300,
But I
something
want
like
to
that.
say that I
I think
am
it's the
honored to
expansion.
receive
So I was like
this
only like
award on
150
behalf
ahead of
my
like
team.
starting at that point. I was
Team
like,
behind
that
Metal
doesn't
is an
fucking feel that
amazing
great.
bunch of people that I'm so lucky to be working with every day. And the truth is, making games is super hard. When I started out, I don't think I really realized
Too big.
how hard. And what I
it's going in an
learned
office,
is
I
that
guess it's not
focusing
that
on
big of a deal, but
compassion,
yeah, for your house, it's
kindness,
huge.
and empathy, just as
Well,
much as any
platform's
other
gigantic.
craft in games, would be the key to successful game development. And it's precisely those qualities that my team possess, and why I'm so privileged to be working with them every day. I love you guys at home. I miss you so much.
Sounds like
so
she's getting fucking
what I want to
angry.
say to you, my industry friends and colleagues, is treat each other with heart, kindness, and respect every day. Make games with humanity. Thank you so much.
Profound,
Congratulations
dude.
once again.
Changing
And Jeff,
lives.
Back to you.
Thank you, Melly. Well, the world premiere train keeps going. It's time to move to the world of Sonic. Any Sonic Hedgehog fans out there?
What era?
Sonic has had a pretty good year with the Sonic 2 movie, which was a ton of fun earlier this year.
I still haven't watched that yet.
Sonic Frontiers is in
haven't
development,
either.
and we've got a brand new trailer for
Apparently
you and
3's already
confirmation
greenlit, though.
of the release date, too.
Well, the
Check
second one
this
was
out.
also well received, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
I should watch it. I don't watch very many movies anymore. Not that there are a lot of movies anymore.
Now, if only the game looked like that.
Submit. Your reckless actions endanger the world.
Sonic what to do. Nobody. Isn't this like the faux like remote one?
It's like zones you go in, but they're open areas.
Yeah.
But they look.
This one.
Huh?
It's taking a while to make this one.
I think they announced it like a year ago, tops. It literally just looks like Unreal default assets that they threw some obstacle courses floating in the sky and put a Sonic model in there. And I hope it's dope, but it just looks like most Sonic things lately, just fucking undercooked. It's like they gotta keep the license alive, so I can make another Sonic game. Try something else out.
There you go. It is coming this year, Sonic
No respect,
Frontiers.
just
All right, well
cubicle
now,
crawls.
another European studio
That's
wanted to
one
use
company.
Gamescom O&L as a platform to announce another narrative
Sonic is a
experience.
pass
This
for me.
comes from
Yeah, it's a pass for me as of right now,
French
too. If
studio.
reviews come out, everybody's raving about it, which I know is not going to happen. I will look at it harder, but what I've seen so far, it just fucking seems... Oh, Quantic Dream. Not that interesting.
We leave so many things behind us.
This also seems like something that should be at a PlayStation event. Weird.
Objects. Memories.
Jacques Cousteau.
Mistakes.
Wait, is this not a narrative game?
They sink in time.
I don't know.
Touch the bottom and go to sleep. Silence is full of ghosts.
It's like a visual.
And here, voices can only come from the deep. Deep under the waves.
That's what it's called, dude? Looks interesting.
Okay, awesome. Everything too weird. Confusing. Okay.
Guys, it's time for the goats. Ready for some goats? No live goats today.
It looks cool,
but we are
visual-wise.
here to talk about Goat Simulator 3. We got to announce this back at Summer Game Fest. And now it's time to see the gameplay of Goat Simulator 3 for the first time. Let's check this one out.
It's crazy Quantic Dream has like 3 games they're working on right now. Normally it's like one game they release every, 7 years.
Hell yeah.
Oh, I love that. At least they improved the graphics.
It is funny they added mountain goats to Minecraft, and then there's a chance for them to scream.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Okay,
What the
damn.
fuck?
They're very liberal at the times.
I feel like it's irresponsible for them to make this game. It is too out of control. Shit. They are going all out with this.
I think it's funny too because like the first one was like such like a thrown together game with like
It was a fucking meme
with very obviously like no bug checks and stuff like that.
And that was part of the meme. The
Yeah.
joke of it is how bad it was.
Then they just kept adding
And
on.
then, yeah,
to
they
it.
built up on it.
And now they're just making another one.
November 17th.
Yeah, but that looks a little more
has literally about
respectable in the sense of
everything
like
you
it
could
looks like
imagine in it. Goat
there's a
Simulator
narrative
3.
and they sort of like
A lot of people
some
ask me how I got
themes.
started in the industry, and what I loved doing when I was a kid with my brother, we would play PC adventure games, and I grew up playing classic LucasArts and Sierra adventure games. You guys remember Monkey
Yeah, right, you
Island by
played
chance?
Leisure Suit Larry and you know it.
Well,
Probably.
I am so excited because there is a new Monkey Island in development right now. Ron Gilbert, the series creator, is back. You may have heard about it. Return to Monkey Island. And tonight at Gamescom, I am so excited that we get to announce the release date. Or actually, I don't. We get to go to Stan to tell us the release date.
Actually,
Check this out.
I'm surprised by that because Disney was one who owns Lucas and dissolved the game company. I assume they own the rights
Hello,
to the
friends.
game.
It's your old pal
Probably,
Stan,
so they
coming to
probably
you through the
sold
magic
it,
of marketing to let you
great.
know that your search
I
for
can't imagine
quality
Disney actually selling off
entertainment
their shit.
is about to bear fruit.
Still have the original
But I
Monkey
wouldn't be
Island
doing my
CD
job if
somewhere.
I just dropped the
Goddamn.
details on you without a little build-up. I want you to see the kind of fine dining establishments you'll be visiting, like this one.
Get lost.
Talking like Mike.
And if escapism is your cup of flavor, you can't do much better than this exotic and extremely remote island.
Stay back! How did you find me?
Return to Monkey Island launches September 19th, which happens to be International Talk Like a Pirate Day. But you don't have to wait. You can order it right now, before it's even out. Something we in the marketing industry call a pre-order. As a bonus, I'm ready to unload this shipment
Fucking A,
of
dude. That guy's out of
beautiful
control.
horse
That guy's
armor
more
to
out of
anyone
control
who
than fucking
pre-orders
Goat Simulator
Return to
3.
Monkey Island. It'll look fantastic in your
Well, I
inventory.
don't know. Got an Italian friend who talks like that.
I've got to go now. I've got a lot of irons and a lot of fires. You know how it is. But I'll be back to steal every scene I'm in Return to Monkey Island. I'll see you there. All pre-order customers will receive the exclusive horse armor item in their inventory. Please note that the horse armor has no practical use
Switch
in-game
PC,
and in no way
interesting.
will contribute to the gameplay, puzzles, or narrative of
That's
Return to Monkey
really interesting that it's on Switch and PC. Like if it was just PC, I'd be like, that makes sense.
A
But
month away,
Switch?
and I love the horse armor. Does absolutely nothing. It just sits in your inventory. Return to Monkey Island. Cannot wait for that. All right, now let's turn to the world of Unknown Worlds, the creators
on
of
Switch.
Subnautica. As we've teased, they are here today at Gamescom to unveil a brand new IP, and it's a departure from Subnautica. It's a brand new turn-based sci-fi game, and we're going to
Interesting.
reveal it for the first time right here.
That is quite
Actually,
the
special guest
departure,
host.
okay.
Let's check this out.
Hi, I'm
What's up?
Brandon Sanderson. You might know
Yeah,
me
you are.
as the author of the Mistborn series, the Stormlight Archive, or as the guy who finished Robert Jordan's Wheel of Time. Over the last few
I don't know
years,
any of that
I've been
stuff,
working
but I'll take your word
closely
for
with
it.
my friends at Unknown Worlds on the exciting project we're revealing today. You, of course, know Unknown Worlds for creating immersive and fantastical worlds like the incredible Subnautica series. When they reached out to me, I was absolutely thrilled to help craft the expansive
Subnautica
sci-fi
series?
universe in which their next game is set.
He thinks
This
so.
secret has been a hard
I mean, it's a
one to keep,
potential
and we're
series, but
so
isn't there just
excited to
that
finally show
game
you what
and
we've
like
created
a
together. So, without
standalone
further ado,
thing, expansion?
this is Moonbreaker.
I love that they're doing something completely different.
Agreed.
Welcome to the party. With you till the end.
They like little action figures.
Yeah, looks like the figures.
Needles up. Stay alive.
It's almost like a pen. It's based off a book.
This'll be over real quick.
Yeah, it's like a tabletop style game. Weird.
It's like colorful and cartoony, but I actually kind of like the style.
Yeah, I'm not hating this.
They'll never see this coming.
Quality's definitely visually a lot better than Subnautica. Although this is barely animated outside of the pieces moving, so.
Come on, it's fun. The crowd goes wild.
I'm a little interested.
It's definitely on my radar. Oh shit. That's
It is
interesting.
literally a tabletop game. That's hilarious.
That's pretty cool. I'm surprised nobody's really done that.
Including, like, I don't know, Warhammer, who has 1.5 million games that come out all the time.
That people haven't really had you like get to paint your own figures and shit.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. Definitely wasn't expecting that.
And joining me from Unknown Worlds is Charlie Cleveland. Charlie, Moonbreaker, it's real, and it's so different than Subnautica. So tell us, this departure, you guys like to kind of reinvent yourselves every game, right?
Yeah, so people thought we were kind of crazy for making Subnautica after making Natural Selection. We went from
They could totally sell those figures like individually in like DLC packs and shit.
So I
but
feel like
hopefully
we've
they
done this
won't.
before. We love changing genres, but I'm hoping our Subnautica fans will still come along for playing a digital miniatures game. I hope.
Well, it's so cool. A digital miniatures game.
Well, to be fair, I tried Subnautica. I couldn't get into it, and it's probably great.
So,
I could have
we're
played it
kinda
longer,
channeling
but
like,
I'm interested in
Guardians
this.
of the Galaxy
So if
or
you
Firefly
lose your
kind of
Subnautica
feel.
fans, which I doubt you will,
So you can see that from
you're
the
gaining,
colorful art style we have.
somebody's interested in something else.
So you choose a captain and 10 crew, and you build a roster, kind of like a traditional miniatures game.
Okay.
And every unit in the game is really like strange and special and kind of game breaking. So yeah, you deploy units and you move them around on the battlefield, and you get all these crazy game-changing powers, kind of like Hearthstone meets XCOM, kind of.
Well, I love. I mean, you see
Let's
the
lean
gameplay here. It
towards
looks
more
great,
towards
and
XCOM than
it's coming
Hearthstone,
soon,
please.
as we said, end of September. So you're not early access. You're not going to wait long. But the thing I want to get to is the painting of miniatures, which we saw a tease of in the trailer. And I know you actually painting was cathartic for you sort of during the pandemic, right?
Yeah, so the painting, I mean, you can't have a miniatures game without painting.
YouTube streaming
and
has been
during
having
the
chat issues.
lockdown, I just found myself
It's like it
learning
runs
to
out of
draw
memory or
and
some
just
shit.
like just zoning out
Every
and feeling
streamer I watch
really
bitches
relaxed
about
when
the
the world
YouTube
was
chat breaking.
basically falling apart around us. And we really tried to capture that feeling. It's not like Photoshop or like special technical tools or anything like that.
Let me tell you about the friends that invested all they had on a shady site that looked like
furry
a scam.
game?
It said buy this magic cards to play the coolest game.
I was thinking
And
that
play
one
against your
fucking
friends
Devolver
with
game where
no
people wear animal masks and go into houses and start shooting each other.
I mean, these people are shooting.
Yeah. I can't think of the name of that.
Hotline Miami.
Bro, your leg is missing. You're still fighting? These visuals are a little insane for what I'm assuming is a card game.
Oh, let's see. What? Okay. Interesting.
Oh, I see.
I don't understand at all.
It's cards and macros, essentially.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. Weird. Huh. The song and
Inspired
the
by
thing
the
didn't do
familiar
shit for
story
me,
of
but
Pinocchio,
gameplay-wise, that's kind of
Lies
interesting.
of P is a new action
Oh, yeah, I forgot they're
Souls-like
showing
game that
that.
is coming out from NeoWiz,
the
and you
hell's
guide
P?
Pinocchio on
It's
his
that
unrelenting
Pinocchio
journey
Dark Souls
to
game.
become
Right,
human.
right,
This
right,
game
right.
looks
It looks-
absolutely
looks
great,
fucking
and we've
cool.
got a
It was
brand
very
new
visually
gameplay trailer to
interesting.
show
Yeah.
you, and this game is also coming to Xbox Game Pass on day one. Let's check it out.
All right, Phil.
He's like, all games are on day one on Game Pass.
Can you hear me?
Barely.
I hope this reaches you. This city is falling apart. Chaos, madness, death. And there might be no going back. But you can change that. It depends on the
I
choice
thought that was
you
fucking Timothy Chalamet for a second.
make. Truth
What?
The kid from Dune.
or lie.
That doesn't look comfortable.
Cool environment.
I might be asking too much of you. But I don't have a choice.
Boom. Damn.
Just fucking rip it open.
Put him in Payday.
Only you can do this. Please, help me. Finally,
Dude, I would love a Payday 3.
The stage.
So do all the people playing Payday 2.
Forever.
The light shines brightest in the
Like
darkest.
stuff to unlock in Payday 2 if you like join their Steam community page or whatever. So like I get updates from them all the time.
Dude, I've been getting that for years.
Yeah, and the comments are literally just dead game or worse Payday 3.
Don't give up.
This looks like it's going to be a competent, at the least, like Soulsborne style game.
Yeah. Plus it has a style to differentiate it instead of just going for like generic fantasy.
Completely different looking.
Yeah.
Just sometimes games that try to do this feel stiff and they don't have the combat just doesn't feel as good. I'm not saying this will, but it does look very competent. The combat looks fucking dope.
For sure. Was that one that was on Epic only for a while, and then we played it on PlayStation because it turned into a plus game?
Mortal Shell.
Yeah. That game was kind of like it was visually kind of neat, but it didn't really feel all that different, really.
Yeah, it was almost something enough for me to be like, oh, this is something unique, but it's also like
Fear of missing Gamescom.
didn't feel
Relax.
cooked all the way.
Gamescom is everywhere you want. Gamescom now.
Is this an Ubisoft commercial?
That's
Get all these
right.
colors
All
out
the
here.
fun of Gamescom is available from wherever you are online, obviously. And, well, in case you're wondering who that little guy is, that's Epi, and he's on a mission
I
to
was
save
not
the
wondering about him
Gamescomverse
at
from
all,
the evil
but-
future.
Oh, he's kinda dope.
And if you want to help him,
Now that you
check
mention
out
him.
the Epic section at gamescom.global. You can solve quests and win prizes. So
I'm not
take
interested in
part
that,
and
though.
help Epi to save the Gamescomverse. But first, I want to tell you more about some of the great program we have for this week. And it's quite
Crazy there wasn't an
bear
E3, like
with
a
me.
physical one,
There is,
but
for example,
there's
the
a
Gamescom
physical
Studio by
Gamescom
IGN featuring
same
game
year.
spotlights, dev
And all
interviews, and all
conventions
insights
are running
into
again,
this year's Gamescom.
and-
So please make
Yeah.
sure to check
Yeah.
that
Really
out
weird.
so you don't miss anything. And also,
I kind of want to go to
the
next
awesome
year's
indie
fucking
showcase
E3,
is
but
back,
I don't know if it's gonna for
featuring
sure
the
happen. They
newest,
say it's
most
gonna, but I don't know
original,
if it's gonna. And I also
crazy
don't know
indie games here on
who's even
Friday
gonna go
afternoon
now.
at
Because it's been like 2
5:30
years now of people
CST, and I'm really
completely
looking
independent of
forward to
E3.
it.
It's
And
like, are
something
people
I'm
gonna
really
fucking
looking
show up to
forward
us? It's gonna be mobile shit.
Is the
I feel like
cosplay
Nintendo would
contest
go
on
just out of like
Sunday, where the
tradition,
super
and
creative
Microsoft
cosplay
is
just gonna
community
be
takes center
Tower
stage,
of
and this is
Genshin.
absolutely
Yeah,
one
that
of my
sucks.
favorites. So make sure to not miss it out. It is definitely worth the watch. And for more updates, follow
There's like
at
a whole
Gamescom
section
on all
of
platforms.
one of the
And,
floors
well, now
that
it is
was next to the
almost time
Nintendo area.
introduce
It's the
our
only,
next
only reason I
guest.
was there, but it was
sadly,
like
she couldn't
Facebook
make it
gaming and
since
these
she is
mobile
a
companies and
tough
shit. I'm
far
like,
away.
I'm not
So
even fucking
let's
remotely
see. She
interested.
sent us a video, and I would say.
So I feel like that possibly might just grow and
Hello, Gamescom.
What's
I'm
up?
ESA astronaut Samantha Cristoforetti. Currently flying
Some
at around
wild hair.
27,000 kilometers an hour, 400 kilometers above
He
your
got
head
gravity
on
to
board
keep it
of
under
the
control.
International Space Station. Today, I come to you to say bravo to the
One of those
games
Final
industry.
Fantasy 14
We see how many
events.
space games you've been
Oh,
creating
like when they did the
Those missions you send
extreme
your
mode
players
trials
on
at the
aren't just great fun.
like you did
They
Titanium.
create curiosity.
Oh yeah,
interest,
that was
and a love
frustrating
of
because
space
fucking
exploration in gamers
I
around
stood in
the
line
world.
forever, and then
As we
like
look
the
towards
people I got
returning
paired
to
with,
the moon
3 of
and
them, I'm
on
like,
to
you've
Mars
never played an
with our
MMO.
ambitious Terra Nova
We're not gonna
program.
pass this.
Humanity's space
Can you imagine what our hair would look like?
thanks to the games industry.
Fucking octopus, dude.
Yes, perhaps even you will be among us here at ESA for the
I just went to
journey.
grab my glasses and they weren't
Exploring
there.
space
That was
virtually
fucking
isn't
trippy.
just great fun.
I do that all the
It's
time.
having
Yeah.
real-world impacts
So used to wearing like
that
safety
lead us all
glasses or
closer to
glasses
the
or
stars.
sunglasses. I was just like,
So on behalf of
The part
everyone
that
at
drives me
ESA,
crazy is because the
bravo.
work glasses have the
Keep
little side
creating,
things, and I use them
keep
to like pull my
innovating,
glasses back
and
at work, and I'll
keep
go like
playing.
this at home. Like,
This is ESA
Yeah.
astronaut Samantha Cristoforetti wishing everyone a wonderful Gamescom from the International Space Station.
yeah, but I was pissed at the Final Fantasy 14 thing though, because they had like these shirts you could win
yeah,
if you
Every time,
if
yeah.
you finished it, and I was just like, I want that fucking shirt, but there's no way we were gonna win.
oh dude, I hope FanFest comes back. I'm 100% going if it comes back. That would be next year if it happens. So,
I feel like it will.
well, we'll see. Japan's still being weird. So. You gotta fix that thing.
Is that the ship she was on?
God, I hope not. She got real quick, and if that's the case.
Her hair was like that, dude. She's stressed.
Arc 2.
I'm curious about what that game is gonna fucking look like.
Yeah. I mean, this survival game, I kind of got a thing for those anyways.
Preach. Though I am at the phase where you need to bring something. Because I used to buy every single survival game that came out. And eventually I was just like, you gotta have something that
Alpha
differentiates. Oh, it looks like maybe a strategy game.
Well, you barely showed it. Get back. I was getting interested.
Yeah, they were being shy about that. They're like, here's the game, I guess.
When we were
Okay,
looking at
well,
games
that was it.
for Gamescom Opening Night Live, one of the things I was most impressed with this year is there are a lot of European studios that wanted to debut games here, and also a lot of brand new IP, brand new worlds, and we're going to introduce one of those to you right now, and I think you're going to get pretty excited about it. Check out this
They had
world.
2 years to figure out these games, so I'm sure a lot of ideas did happen.
Deck 13.
The sand has
I feel like I know that
memories.
name.
Memories of our past, when gods walked this world, and our heroes stood amongst them. But the gods' vanity grew, and in their struggle, we were cast away. Only remnants of these stories remain.
Okay, so the world ended.
In the ruins of this shattered, broken
It's
world.
Destiny 2.
Yes.
Big deal. Do something cool.
It's Star Wars.
This be a wild Star Wars. I almost have respect for them. Fucking trying something new. Tribes, dude.
Melee tribes.
I mean, I would check it out.
Damn, okay.
These guys aren't even a fucking threat.
He also wasn't phased by being thrown. What the hell? Everyone's invincible.
Even in ruins, we endure.
Endure, dude. You guys are doing fucking fine. That guy's building bridges with his hands, and you guys are
For now,
like knocking those
we
things
can
around like they're
stand for
nothing.
ourselves.
Do it to this one now.
And face gods.
What the fuck is with all this leaping around?
I was like, please show gameplay. So Monster Hunter, but you slide around.
Yeah.
I am lightly curious. Could be cool, but
Atlas
didn't see
Fallen
enough.
coming in 2023. Now, a classic strategy game that I remember playing in the late 90s is Homeworld. Did anyone else play that back in the day? Great PC.
And that's fair
space
too. How
RTS.
good will it be
Well,
at launch?
brand new
But
Homeworld is coming out next
I want to see
year,
more on it. But
and
it's definitely
we've
piqued my
got a
interest.
brand new look at some new gameplay from Homeworld. Let's check it out.
Why is he getting quiet?
Sleepy.
Oh yeah, I forgot they're making a Homeworld 3.
It was a simple perimeter scan, escorting resources. But we were ambushed by Kalan raiders.
Those fuckers.
The fighters were no problem, but the missile frigates were a different story. Command got clever. One wing used cover to keep themselves
I think
safe.
visually it looks cool.
Did you ever play the other ones?
No.
While another group found a tunnel in the structure to sneak behind them.
We're on the right path within range. Teach them up. Let's do this.
It worked.
I assume it's in a 3D space.
Yeah, they're like set up like it's an RTS,
Yeah.
but
Scrambled bombers.
I was thinking that an RTS in a 3D space comes off almost frustrating to me.
yeah, this one, at least the one I played too, it has like systems that you send units to, like on a star map, and then once you go to those systems,
pushovers, but
it's
command
like an
countered
area, but I think there's like an up and down part of it.
The way their carrier exploded.
But you essentially highlight people and you connect them to where you want them to go, or who you want them to attack and stuff. But like the animations of all the things like flying around shooting is pretty neat.
Yeah. Well, I'll say, yeah, looking at it, like visually, I like it.
Yeah. And they're making a mistake. I mean, it's not a mistake, but they're like showing up close, and most people are going to be playing from far back, so it'll look a little
Homeworld 3 in the first half of 2023. Now, today is a big day, speaking of threes, because it's the version 3.0 update to Genshin Impact, which is an incredible action RPG from Hoyoverse. Well, today we've got an exclusive new look at version 3.0 and the new Rainforest Nation, as well as a sneak peek of a mysterious ancient civilization and settlement that is found deep inside the desert. Let's take a look at this world premiere.
I don't know anybody who plays this.
I don't know anyone personally who, outside of maybe like 2 people that occasionally play it. But I mean, it's like the most tweeted about fucking game most of the time. So.
Sure, it's just interesting that a game this popular, allegedly, I don't know anybody who plays it.
You don't really have to be playing mobile games though either.
Yeah, but can't you play this on console?
I guess, yeah, I think something like that. I was saying more commonly, I know people play on PC. I also saw people play the beta for their other game, it's like Triple Z or something like that.
Germany!
Try to avoid seeing stuff on this company.
Gotcha, Impact 3.0.
It doesn't help I sat backwards.
Was loud though.
Kind of ran away because it was very disinterested.
What an absolutely beautiful game. And that's not all from Hoyoverse, because they also have Honkai Star Rail in development. It's a grand interstellar adventure with strategic turn-based combat. And now we're going to take a new look at the
I was
story
wondering what
and
the fuck
adventure
that was, because like that was named on the list of games they're going to be showing. I'm like, I don't know what the fuck that game is.
One of the Hoyoverse games. Because them,
I'm the wrong guy.
Riot, and fucking, I can't remember who else are just making universe of games and shit all over the place. I don't know.
They just shit all over the place.
True.
Looks exactly like the other game. Just sci-fi.
3 must pay a price.
I say
You are not
is that
one of
Honkai Third Impact or whatever it's called. Looks just like them too. That's their first game, to my knowledge.
Isn't this a honky tonk game too?
Yes. One of many.
What do you do?
I imagine you buy.
I think he said it was
waifus and
strategy.
husbandos.
The Sencho is in danger. This man, he...
The train is about to make the jump. Hold on, everyone.
This is honestly the first time in this show that I feel like I can feel that it's almost 2 a.m. and I'm getting tired.
Hello again.
Ooh,
It is now
I've been
time
there,
for
but-
next
I
Gamescom
haven't, and I
award.
probably won't
And
once we
here
hear
are
something
your
else after
nominees
this.
for
But
the
this
most
game
wanted
is just
Microsoft Xbox game.
not doing it for me. Space Train, that's cool.
The Dark Pictures, The Devil in Me,
That's not even their game.
The Last Case of Benedict Fox,
I don't know if that is their game or not.
I need to catch up on the Dark Pictures games because there's like fucking 3 out now that I haven't played.
And the winner is The Last Case of Benedict Fox. And here to accept the award is Bartek Leszczakowski,
She just blew everybody's
creative
ears out
director
there.
at Plot Twist.
Just screaming at him.
Congratulations.
Thank you. It's quite of a shocker for us. We just love good Metroidvania games, and we are working
say
hard
the
on making
Bartek.
Benedict Fox just that. And I would like
Bartolomeo?
to thank Xbox team.
Yeah,
for
that's
their
why they call him
support,
Bartek.
and,
I get it. I
Pro
get it.
team for
I
being
get
the
why
best
they
publisher
shortened
ever.
it.
And especially, I would like to thank my team in Krakow. They are crazy talented, and my hands hold the award, but their hands make the game. Dziękuję wam bardzo. Thank you.
Congratulations once again, The Last Case of Benedict Fox. And Jeff, back to you.
This opportunity should call it Bartek
Thank
Fox.
you very much, Melly.
To be
Anyone here a fan
honest,
of Justin
This is
Roiland?
probably the first time
Rick and
Keely's
Morty?
co-host has.
Well, he's got
not
a
enjoyed me.
brand new game.
Yeah, she's fine.
Which you
Yeah.
may have seen
I don't
on
have an
Xbox's
opinion on
show
her.
in
She's doing
June
fine.
called High
Yes,
on
no,
Life.
like,
It is
that's-
coming to Xbox
yeah.
and Game
The
Pass
fact that
in
there's no
December,
opinion is
and
great.
They wanted to send us just a great gameplay clip.
Yeah, honestly.
You're going to enjoy this.
She's just doing her job like she should.
in
She's
a
not acting
boss
like a
fight,
fucking
and that's
idiot.
all I'm going to say
Yeah,
to set this up. I think you're going to really... This is a trip. Check this out. World premiere of High on Life.
Squash games.
It's actually looking cool.
Oh yes, that weird ass game. This game's the reason EDF exists.
Come on, admit it. We're hurting you. No, fuck you. Are you even a real bounty hunter? Jesus, it's so gross you even win in
Why
there.
is reloading just petting the top of the weapon?
I don't know.
This is that Rick and Morty guy, right?
Yeah, so stop diving into it.
I think Morty is coming out or came out on Multiverses. I need to check that out.
Hey, I'm still here. You can still use me if you want.
I haven't played in like
I can deflect attacks.
4
Did you know
days?
that? I'm not just all about stabbing. Well, I'm mostly all about stabbing and tethering, but I can also deflect attacks. I'll slice them to fucking death. I'll cut their fucking heads off. I'll rip their limbs. I'll fucking do everything. Oh, I'm gonna fucking
Damn,
shoot
bro.
right into them.
Damn.
I'll cut their fucking asshole off and eat it.
You know, this sludge matches your toxic personality. Fuck off.
There's so much dialogue. Holy shit.
Well, I was gonna say it's kind of a basic FPS. Like it doesn't seem like there's a lot going on, but I am impressed with the amount of dialogue and
Laser just for you.
just discussion that's happening. It's like
Squishy on the inside as the rest of them.
it's like watching a cartoon or something.
Wow, we're having our first real boss fight together.
What's up, Ryder? Anything funky? This game seems a little funky. It's a knife talking about cutting off assholes.
And people feeling soft on the inside.
Yeah.
Impressed you made it this far. My ant soldiers are extremely strong.
Honestly, I don't think
Your
they were.
point redemption doesn't show up on Seth's chat.
Kill them all.
If I'm going out, I'm taking you with
Huh?
me.
The highlighted message is actually highlighted. But that doesn't show up. It's your Twitch thing. It's just, he literally typed highlighted message and then with highlight. Just letting you know his points are gonna go to waste.
So good. It's definitely full of character.
see that?
Looks cool.
What? When? What?
The Facebook
is
mask.
it? Wait, what are you? Dude, don't eat that. Come on, dude. Dude!
You know she's gonna eat it.
What?
Yep.
No! No!
Welcome to the metaverse, dude.
There's no controller in your fucking hand, and those don't use sensors.
Can't wait for this.
Actually, heard a couple people talk about this one, so. Hey, look, it's the other company's Genshin Impact.
Forgot about that game.
Yeah, me too. I was kind of hoping it'd stay that way.
GTFO. Why are you showing that?
I think this is supposed to be an Oculus showcase. I could be wrong.
I said none of these look like VR games, so I mean, maybe it's just I don't know. I don't fucking care.
It's just a splash reel. It's fucking PUBG Mobile.
It's just some kind of showcase, but why?
I don't know what that is.
Me neither.
You've been
Okay, that
selected
didn't
from
help,
among
thanks.
thousands of candidates
Hey, Cutter.
to join the Lynx family.
You're from Earth, right?
This is more than just a job. It's
an opportunity. You ever miss it?
Caution.
Oh shit, oh shit.
Lynx. Making the world
A better place.
Oh, dude, it's gonna be fucking sick. Guys that made Vermintide.
What they say about work in space is true.
There's something real special here.
Rob plays the shit out of
You
this.
don't have
if this is
power
what I think it
here.
is.
You never will.
Look around you. We're expendable.
I can hear them in the walls. Ain't a trade like it. Dancing between the ribs of a ship, gaze out at the rest of the human race, buzzing in the distance. That's when the sky fills up with flames. That's the way things go.
Yeah.
Oh, it's coming to console. Okay, I was like, why are they showing it?
Yeah.
It's been out.
Those are the splash games. Oh, this is Game Pass.
Yeah, I feel like they're just getting all the splash reels that got paid for, advertising wise, out of the way before they show off some more things.
The level infinite thing is 10 cents.
Oh, sick. So companies, they got a little
investment
in fucking, because I was like, those aren't all the same companies.
Yeah, that's Game Toki Place. Slime Rancher, it's been on my wish list forever, and I've heard nothing but good things about it, and I just never pulled the trigger on it.
Same. Every time I look, I'm like, oh, looks like it'd be a fun game.
It's supposed to be really good.
I just don't have the time. I like got like 10 games at all times. I'm trying to fucking play at once.
Bring it together now.
Thanks.
Show something cool.
First announced back at the Game Awards, Telltale's next project is based on the Prime Video series The Expanse. But we showed you a little bit of the trailer at the Game Awards.
I don't know anything about it, but I just remember that they're working on it.
At the gameplay with this behind-the-scenes clip. Enjoy.
Thanks. Thanks, Jeff.
Drummer, his suit is punctured and losing pressure. You need to release the ball attached now or he could die.
Hold still. We'll see what we can do. Captain Drummer, what are your orders?
The Expanse is obviously one of those universes that has a ton of opportunities to tell great stories. One of the things I'm super excited about is the zero-G stuff that we've been doing. A big part of when we're making the game, not only are we thinking about the characters, we also have to think about how can we evolve the genre in any way that will make players excited to be part of this universe and feel like they're engaging in something rather than just being a passive audience member.
You'll figure something out. I know you will. It's actually been a
I just
really interesting thing.
know
as an
nothing
actor
about
to
whatever
explore
show this
some of
is,
her
so
more
this like does
vulnerable
nothing
sides
for me.
that
It's
by
on
the time we meet
Amazon
her in the
Prime.
series, they've been cauterized.
Yeah.
Score drummer. This is the greatest score any scavenger has ever come across. You'll need me if you want any chance of unloading it.
Push it.
The craziness of an exploded ship that now constitutes several parts in a mass that you can move among, and balancing that out against almost like you're excavating a story, that's a personal story. Those are people, those are characters, and you
Those
are
aren't
now
people, those are
among
bodies.
They're ghosts. Whatever they were doing right before they died, being a scavenger, it's a pretty dark job. We're really excited about how it feels to both play and experience the story in the game.
Whoever did this is long gone, and we still have a ship that's ready to be scavenged. So get to it.
Sick.
Speaking of adapting things from one medium to another, here's a film adaptation that into a game, which I don't think you would have ever expected. Check this out.
A film adaptation? Having a fucking good time. So, is it going to be an unfinished game?
You gonna dance in front of the killer?
I hope.
Why do they make so many?
Why are they making a game of that?
TV games.
The fuck?
I don't know anything about this.
I don't. Yeah. What the fuck?
Goats, killer clowns, we got it all tonight at opening night live.
I mean, I'm
Now we've
interested.
got
It says
another brand new
multiplayer.
game announcement from a European
That's just like
publisher for a sci-fi
a weird
action
poll.
adventure.
Why would you make a video game of that? It's interesting.
We always wondered if we're alone in the universe. We observed and explored, but found nothing. Until now.
It has been 6 months since the alien object known as the Metahedron suddenly appeared above Earth's atmosphere.
Terrifying.
Personal log, sentient contact assessment and response team.
Kate, we have an issue.
I mean, I'm definitely probably gonna check it out. Gameplay wise, looks like a game I'd play. I just think the subject matter is really interesting because like that's kind of a fucking niche B horror movie.
To backup generators.
So it's really weird they would even make like a whole game, and they're like depending on people to come play it. 'Cause it's a multiplayer game, so like hopefully it has enough pull to get people to play it. Otherwise, it's not gonna go anywhere. But like graphically, it looked good. It looked like it was some kind of team-based shooter type thing. Yeah.
Now we're going to talk about Gamescom Goes Green, which is an initiative that has made Gamescom the first climate-friendly gaming event in the world. The core event and this show, opening night live, I'm happy to say, are 100%
so dim.
climate neutral for the first time, and that's something we all should be very proud of. You guys are part of that too. Now, as part of this initiative, Gamescom, along with the United Nations
Space seems to be the new
Program
go-to
Initiative,
theme these
Playing
days.
for the
It does
Planet,
seem like
are gonna give
so
out
many
the
games are
first ever
sci-fi right
Gamescom
now.
Goes Green Award to the best sustainability concept from an exhibitor here at Gamescom.
They're all like
The
adventure
nominees
games. It's
are
not even
Microsoft,
like
Xbox,
first-person
Yuki,
shooters
and
or
the
anything.
Indie Arena booth. And to find out the winner, let's turn it over to Melly.
Thank you, Jeff. And yes, the winner of this year's Gamescom Goes Green Award is Yuki. And here to accept the award is Dr. Joe Twist, CEO of Yuki. Congratulations.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Gamescom, for this wonderful award. It's brilliant to be recognized. Thank you to the Yuki team who work so hard every day to be greener. And thank you to the UN's Playing for the Planet Alliance for inspiring us to change. You know, it's so fantastic to see these amazing game worlds that we're going to play in over the next year. But you know, we only have one planet to live on. And we only have one lifetime to make a change and to protect that planet so that we can continue to play our games. So everybody, whether you're a player or a business, can make one small change starting tomorrow, and together we can play more games together and save the planet. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Joe, and congratulations once again to Yuki. And remember, it is not only the organizers or exhibitors that can go green. All of you can also make a change by donating to the Gamescom Forest. So plant your Gamescom tree today. Jeff, back to you.
Awesome. Thank you very much, Melly. Congratulations to Yuki. Now it's time to announce a brand new game from a new studio of industry veterans working on an ambitious new RPG. Here's the first tease.
Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see if that's actually what they're doing.
From the industry veterans that brought you
Bethesda.
a bunch of games that I'm not necessarily fond of.
I want to see more of that weird fantasy survival game. Or what it's called.
There exists two lies. One before the shadow, and one behind the eye.
D?
Word song?
It's definitely not an O. There was an O later. That font was awful. Don't do that.
Lots of news here at Gamescom. All right, let's talk about Xbox and Age of Empires 4 that continues to expand. Now we have news on the next civilizations joining the battle as free DLC. If you want to learn more about what's happening with Age of Empires 4, tune into the Xbox booth stream for developer interviews on Thursday. But right now,
The
here's
art
that
style's
announcement
neat, but like,
Age of
what
Empires
can
4.
you even go off of with that teaser. It was like, hey, this is a thing coming.
You can go to the wasteland. You can find scrap. You can make crazy weapons.
There's more than one way to win a battle.
You can beat the Dovahkiin.
And every empire must find their own path to victory.
Dude, use your own music.
Whether you strike from afar or ambush up close, the Malians will use wit and strategy to outmaneuver their opponents.
Spoopy, maybe?
Gain the
Maybe.
advantage on the battlefield.
It looked a little unsettling.
With powerful
It's like a
tools and the ability to
total
rally
war
large
thing.
formations, the Ottomans can keep the pressure on to bring down their enemies' defenses.
Dude, those drummers are going for it.
When the drums of war beat, how will
I haven't
you
played this one,
emerge
but I played the older ones, and they're some of my favorite RTSs.
History is in the making.
Yeah,
And
I
your
think Age of
place in
Empires
it
as a series
has
is one of
just begun.
the best ones.
Yeah, for sure. I played the fuck out of 3. I played 2 as well, but I remember particularly playing 3 a lot.
I like that. I also liked
Time to head to Gotham. You guys excited for Gotham
specifically
Knights?
Generals, but
Well, you don't have to wait
Conquer's
long.
fucking
It is
sick,
coming
too.
this
Yeah, those are
October,
really
and
good.
Batgirl, Nightwing, Robin, and Red Hood are going to take over in Gotham Knights. You're probably wondering about the story. Who are the villains?
not.
Well, we've got a lot to share in this brand new
And
trailer,
comic
and
fans
also
already
some
know.
exciting news. The release date is going to be a little earlier than you expected. Check
Tomorrow.
this out.
That'd be fucking crazy.
Jim Gordon never gave up on anything. That's why Gotham City is still here. It's why I'm still here. And I've known for a while now that someday, like him, I'd have to work with you. I've seen plenty of criminals in my career, but nothing could have prepared me for this.
Well.
Yeah, she was getting fucking wild out there.
Right, girl.
Gotham City is at her weakest. There's blood in the water. And the sharks are circling. They're all making their move.
Play nice.
But we aren't going to give up.
A storm has risen over Gotham. Nothing can stop it.
That guy was getting gooey.
That's fucking the Gargantuan or whatever the
I need
fuck his
your
name
help.
is.
Oh, the Golgothan?
Yeah.
Your skills.
True.
Your knowledge. Your adaptability.
I think I want to play as Robin.
You got my back?
Oh, boys!
This biopic is based on a true story. My story.
So go down to it.
True. The world will feel the cold as I do.
Yeah, he looks alright. I just think his shooting looks like just shooting in an MMO. Just stand there and watch the person's health bar go down. But he also has like brawler moves, so it's pretty much how you play him.
I'm just here to kick your ass.
He's definitely the coolest looking one. I just think Robin's moveset sounds the most interesting for me. October 21st.
Pretty good trailer, right? October 21st.
It's definitely
now
the best trailer
for
they've
Gotham
made for the
Knights.
game
All
so
right,
far.
Now it's time to
I'll agree
announce
with that.
a brand new game from a new studio. The global announcement of the ambitious
Yeah, I
new
want to try
adventure
them
game
all out.
developed by
The more I
Everstone
see that game,
Games.
the more I'm
It's called Where
wanting to
Winds
try it.
Meet. It's an interactive open-world RPG featuring action, adventure, and martial arts set in a turbulent time in the Northern Song Dynasty. The combat looks really cool. Check out this announcement.
Prove it,
Where
dude.
Winds Meet.
Fucking talking it up big. Let's see it.
His monkey game.
Might be.
I feel like it is.
I don't think it is, because he said it was like a strategy game or something. With cool combat, but I'm not seeing cool fucking anything. I'm seeing CGI. What is he walking on? He's just walking in the air? Is this their version of Ghost of Tsushima except for Wuja? It's almost interesting looking, but it's also janky as fuck.
Those animations are...
It's really stiff.
Those are pretty bad, yeah.
And the frame rate's fucking horrendous. It's like fucking 28 frames per second.
It's a TV show?
Close. Chinese Ghost of Tsushima, that's what I'm saying, dude. It's like they're like, oh, that's a good idea. Let's make it fucking Chinese though. Some of the visuals, like atmospherically, are cool looking though. I just think it doesn't look like it's up to par with what they're trying to do. Yeah, I'm really mixed on that because, like, performance-wise, it doesn't look like a game I want to play, but the atmosphere and some of the stuff was pretty neat looking.
Dude, get off that. You can sell that thing. You're tainting it.
Where winds meet. Again, so much new IP tonight. It's really cool. All right. Back when we started ONL in 2019, a very special guest joined me here in person to close the show. And this year, when I told him that we were going to be back here live in person, he said, well, I got to take part in some way. So please say hello to my good friend, Hideo Kojima. Mr.
Truer
Kojima.
words have never been spoken.
Thank you, Jeff.
Spotify.
Gamescom の皆さん。
Is he dropping a fucking rap album?
小島秀夫です。僕は今ですね、ゲームの制作、ゲームの制作に取り組んでおりますが、今回は別のニュースのお知らせとなります。この度9月から、僕のポッドキャスト番組を Spotify で
I love Kojima, but I
独占配信することに
don't
なり
know
ま
if
し
I
た。
would listen to his podcast.
それでですね、英語版と日本語版をそれぞれ同時通訳を交えて制作するというですね、新しい試みです。全世界のリスナーに向けてお届けをしたいと思います。
What's it about?
またですね、ジェフ・キーリによるエンタメ業界ニュースのコーナーもレギュラー化の決定
So he's
で
gonna
す。
hang with Jeff? Is this the
第1回
podcast?
の配信は9月8日を予定しております。各分野を代表するですね、超スペシャルゲスト
Zombie super diss track incoming. Fucking
That'd be sick.
would love
ぜ
it.
ひリンクをチェックして楽しみに待っていて
This
くだ
is
さい。
closer to your,
以上
up your alley.
小島秀夫でした。ありがとうございます。
What the fucking music.
The birds randomly.
Last year, opening night live, we announced Park Beyond from Limbic Entertainment and Bandai Namco. And this year, they've got an awesome booth experience for those of you here in person. And for those of you at home,
everybody's
we've
got a
brand new
podcast
trailer
now,
that
like
shows you more of
everybody.
this
And if you
incredible
don't, they're
amusement
like,
park
Kojima
simulation
Show
game.
podcast. He's like, oh, okay. Bandai Namco. What are they working on?
A lot of shit. It's kind of crazy.
Here is a little something to inspire you. Be creative.
This isn't an anime game.
Yeah, I feel a little deceived at the moment, to be honest.
Yeah, how can you be like Bandai Namco and not have an anime game?
Oh, is it a theme park tycoon game? I would
Who's
never
this fucking guy? I don't trust him. He's wearing black gloves in a fucking office.
He's making the roller coasters where you fucking have track missing, which I would never do. Whoa, see, like that? No. Hell no.
Start your podcast, Psycho. I'll listen to it. I'll be a guest on it.
He's just gonna say everything's aight.
That's fine. I'll be on the Everything's Aight podcast. Just call it It's
Couldn't we go
Aight.
a step beyond?
Today in What's Aight? This theme park game. It's Aight.
So I don't feel like Bandai's making this one. I feel like they're just paying for it. This reminds me of like when Square publishes games.
Although it's a little more high fantasy than a fucking theme park game should be. They're working with some weird fucking technologies here.
Will you go beyond your
Like, this isn't grounded. This is like they're getting launched out of cannons and shit.
This is a fucking teeter-totter one? That was ridiculous. Oh, it is a publish-only thing. Okay.
So much fun. I love the diversity of games we have here. Amusement Park Simulator. I love Theme Park back in the day. Great to see that's coming out from Limbic and Bandai Namco. All right, now it's time to share another
Did he have a
special
stroke?
announcement here at Gamescom.
Yeah, that was not very
Not a
Jeff-like.
game, but a concept car. That's right, it's here at Gamescom, and I got to catch up with Oliver Heimer, the head of Mini Design. Let's check it out. All right, I'm over here at the Mini booth with Oliver. This is the Mini Concept Aceman reveal. This looks so cool.
I'm glad you like it.
Well, let's take a look and learn more in this trailer.
Yeah, dude. Fucking, let's hear about cars and trees at the games fucking presentation.
This is called paying for the show.
Yeah.
Though I love the Pikachu's just in the car.
True.
Oh, this
Pokemon.
looks so cool. I have so many questions for you, Oliver. First of all, I want to ask you about this partnership, a car with gaming features and Pokemon. How did this come together?
Yeah, first of all, let's
They
talk
just turn
about Gamescom.
everything
You know,
into a
Gamescom
gamer
is,
version now.
one of the core events of fandom pop culture. And as we ourselves are a part of that pop culture, we don't want to miss out such a great event. And the Pokemon Company International, and we have a lot in common.
Yeah, I was wondering if that's legit
We're
or
both
not,
iconic
their projector.
brands. And Mini is more
Yeah,
than
it seems
a car.
almost problematic.
It's a character.
Hopefully that would be
You
only when the
partner
car's
to
parked.
explore the world. And the world of Pokemon is full of unique characters.
Well, that
with
just tells me too
special
it's a
powers.
concept car and they're not
So we
selling it to
share a
anybody because
love
fucking
for
what's the practical
distinctive
use of that?
design and strong
It'd be
values.
practical to show it off at
I'm
a
going to ask you your
presentation.
favorite Pokemon in a minute,
Do your
but
own
for
driving.
first, I want to ask about the gaming features. We saw a
Just
little
like
bit
there
in
was
the
a
trailer.
car
Tell us,
like
break
3
it
years
down. Why does
ago
this appeal to
that the
gamers?
headlights were drones.
First of all, it's all about
And
the
the concept it
Aceman
showed them
gaming
fly above the
It's
car while
designed
they're
to be
driving and
playful
shit.
as
I'm
the
like,
brand.
is that
Mercedes?
The
Yeah, but I'm like,
Pokemon
that's not going to be a
welcomes you
real fucking
inside of the
car.
And then you can connect your gaming console
Yeah.
to your Mini. And all you notice is a lot of details referencing Pikachu in particular.
Dang.
The Aceman is fully electric, just like Pikachu is an electric type. So they're a perfect
Oh, this guy's a
match.
real gamer, guys.
Is there an overarching
knows.
motto to this partnership?
So indeed, there it is. We asked ourselves the question, what is if
feel like
a
this,
car could connect it with your
presentation
gaming
has lost
console,
momentum,
just
like,
like
midway
it does
through.
with your smartphone. So we are promoting a playful
With the splash
mindset,
wheels?
just
Since
like
the
our
splash
brand
wheels,
in
yeah.
Pokemon.
Since
So our
Genshin
Gamescom
Impact
claim
showed up.
is play on.
Things got a
Never
little
stop playing.
Well, speaking of never stop playing, will we
meh.
see you next year at Gamescom as well?
Yeah, we plan to stay in the game and play on for sure, like we always have from the get-go. So stay tuned.
Awesome. All right, Oliver, thank you so much. And we've got much more O&L still to come.
True. Get hot in there real quick. Fat Shark.
Dark Tide is a first-person co-op game set in the grim-dark future.
Hell yeah. I don't know why they're showing it again, but that's fine.
Welcome to Tertium, a sprawling
Well, because this isn't just a splash reel for 10 cents.
destruction.
So.
True.
You are a reject, a convict freed to serve.
Oh, you get to make your own character? I didn't know that.
Darkest
That
of
way.
hours. It is your duty to fight, and, if necessary, die for the Emperor.
I ain't doing shit.
You can expect no help. No reinforcements. You are Tertium's last line of defense.
Fuck, I want to play all the classes that's shown.
The battle for Tertium is about to begin. Rejects will rise.
Dude in the back is huge.
I love the big guy because fucking every video it shows he has a knife, and on like from his view it just looks like a normal knife, but from everyone else it's just like this giant fucking sword. Yeah.
And Yaga. You got it all wrong. Once upon a time, there was a freak with no face.
Stop it!
You can't hide from Baba, princess. How much longer you want to be a nobody?
I just need to find the Red Oak.
What you really want to find is the hut.
Pink weeb hair. Fucking call it like you see it.
What the hell is wrong with this forest?
The hell's wrong with that bow and arrow? That fucking trajectory of the arrow looked weird.
Not bad. You killed again.
I don't get it.
I'll say it's about witchcraft.
If anything bad happens, always head straight to the Red Oak.
What are they doing?
They tied up a dragon. He's holding it up
Red
in the
Bull gives
sky
you
with magic,
wings.
while also using magic to hold up Red Bull. As I say, we're doing this flash roll.
Seems like just one game.
One game.
Looks like a game we'll be playing on PlayStation Plus.
I was waiting for you to say that and then just see it not say PlayStation bottom.
I was waiting for it too, but that didn't happen, so I'm correct. I feel bad for that game. Well, I don't because it's super successful,
doing
but
fine.
I don't remember if it came out this year or the year before, but there was, you know, typical console war shit where people were going like, you know, well, what do you guys got? Oh, what do you guys got? And a bunch of Xbox people were like, well, we got Crossfire X coming out soon. And then it came out and people were like, that game's fucking, nobody was impressed with it. All right, let's get something cool.
And now it is time for a final award. But don't worry, there is more on Saturday, so make sure to not miss our award show on Saturday. But here are your nominees for the most wanted Sony PlayStation game.
The Dark
I agree.
Pictures, The Devil
No.
in Me. Lies of P.
It's better than the last one.
One Piece Odyssey.
Yes, for me, but I doubt it for most. It's gonna be debate.
And the winner is Lies of P. Here to accept the award is Jimon
That guy
Choi,
loves
project
Lies of P.
director at NeoWiz. The
Hope
stage
he
is
does.
yours.
He's just up there.
It's his company.
First of all, I'm very proud of my team members, and we always do our best to live up to our team's name enough. And finally, do you know BTS? Like BTS in Korean pop, will be the enough in the Korean gaming industry. Thank you. 감사합니다.
Thank you. Congratulations once again to Liza P.
Korean?
Thank you so much.
Apparently.
And yes,
I
that's
thought
it
he
for
was
me for tonight.
speaking
But
fucking
before I say goodbye,
sitcom.
I want to bring
Oh,
your
that is
attention
okay.
to a more serious matter.
I was like, it sounded familiar.
The past 5
That
months
was
of war have been
100%
devastating for the Ukrainian families, and UNICEF and partners on the ground are supporting those in needs. And of
Got that
course,
Bruce Lee
funds are
hairdo.
needed. So please consider donating at unicef.org if it's possible. And yes, we have to take care of each other.
Psycho, did you
Gamescom
pick
also
up and
supports
or
the development
are
of
playing
Antura, the language
fucking
learning
Saints Row?
game for Ukrainian children. Antura is based on an app which was made for Syrian war
That game feels
refugees
like a
to
game
learn
that
the
should have
local
came out
language. And I mean,
6
in
years
times
ago.
like this, it is
So, like,
more
Saints Row
important than ever
4?
to take care of
Yeah.
each other. And I hope you keep
not-
that
it's
in
not
mind.
bad,
Not only
although I
for
hate the
Gamescom
characters.
This week, but way after. Thank you
But,
so much.
I saw
That's
your,
it from me, and have a wonderful Gamescom.
almost Let's
Jeff,
Play.
back to you.
Thank
Oh,
you, Melanie.
yeah, okay.
Great to have you with us.
I was like, why'd you let's
we got
play?
a few
I
more
was like
games
half
to
asleep when I
go.
did
Now,
that.
one of the great things about Gamescom is we love to
Yeah, I'm
profile
conflicted
games
on it
made
because,
in
like, it's
Germany.
not
And this
anything
next
special,
game
but,
was made
like, I
by
also
4
wasn't bored
students
playing
in
it.
Berlin. It was a
So it
big
sounds like
success on
it's
Steam,
fine,
and now
the
it's
game.
coming to a new platform. and we've
It's
got
fine,
the announcement right
but it's really confusing because when I'm playing, I'm like, this is a lot of these systems you have in place in this game are like old. Like this is not a modern game. What is this?
Stack of tiles and you set them down.
No, only played Get Out of Hell because Xbox have it away for free. Gave it away for free. Yeah, that game was interesting. Dwarf Romantic. I want to play that game just based off the name and the visual style.
Cute, beautiful. Now we're going to get dark. The Outlast Trials. You guys excited for this game? The Outlast
Yeah, I wonder what
Trials
the
we
fuck's
showed
up
you
with it.
last year at Gamescom Open Night Live, and we haven't heard anything since really from the team. And everyone keeps asking me,
Trials,
when
like
are we going to get to play this?
motorcycles?
Well, tonight we've got the world premiere of the brand new trailer, and yes, some news on when you might get to play it. Here we
I
go.
heard this is supposed to be multiplayer, which would be crazy for an Outlast game.
Dispensing of existence. To create constant pressure. Absolute. Feel your control. But we got fucking law! An assault upon identity. Establishment of guilt.
That was a very casual fucking branding.
Progress and harmony. Self-betrayal.
So, what do you do?
Are these games always about mentally unwell people?
I mean, I guess.
Encouragement.
Oh, you've played them, so I figured.
Well, the second one, the first one, is pretty different. There's a strong paranormal element to
Final
them.
confession.
Gotcha.
Elaborate and inclusive rather than terse. for an even greater emphasis.
But you don't really see it till the end of the first game, and the second game it's like cult shit.
Political criminals
Fucking A, dude.
are subjected to a literally fatal dispensing of existence by the promise of execution.
Sure.
That's right. Some people will get to play something this year, the Outlast Trials. All right. Next up, we've got a tease of the first release from Embark Studios, which a lot of the veterans that worked on the Battlefield franchise in Stockholm, Sweden. They've got a shooter wrapped in a game show format where destruction is going to play a key role. What we've got here is a short tease with some actual gameplay in it. The full reveal is coming later in September.
Running Man, the
You can
game.
sign up starting now to get in to start playtests of this. Check out the finals.
The what? I like how Nexon's having like a fucking resurgence and like not doing only mobile games.
Yeah, it's kind of weird they were gone for a while.
There's a full-on trailer for that first Ascending game, and it's like pretty impressive
All right.
looking.
We got one more game for you tonight at Gamescom Opening Night Live, and this is one we've all been waiting a long time for. Here we go.
Every time you say that, I'm not...
Dead Island 2 maybe,
I'm not the
please?
person.
Or fucking the other leaked game?
Music. Play music.
I think this is Dead Island 2.
Game devs like to piss off Susan.
Fucking the people who make these trailers like to allow people to siphon money from content creators on YouTube. Yeah, I like Dead Island. I also like Dying Light, but Dead Island had a really cool emphasis on like the melee combat. It just needed to be refined. It's a pretty janky game, but it was a lot of fun. Ew, that's a shitload of blood.
Very liquidy.
This is a pretty decently done trailer, though. A game that fucking no one heard about forever.
Yeah, no one picked at that store, huh?
They are really emphasizing the fucking blood.
Why is their skin not resistant at all?
Decomposing.
Jesus.
You got a lot of time. Jesus. I'm honestly impressed with how well they animated the blood.
Did Tarantino make this?
I just have to show gameplay. Because the screenshots actually look pretty decent that were leaked. Most fucking casual zombie apocalypse ever.
I mean, it's an RPG.
RPG? I mean, it's kind of. As much as any game where you level.
It's true. Dead Island 2 coming next February, and joining me now to tell us about this long-awaited
Gameplay.
Gamescom.
Wanna see what it looks like.
Great to have you with us. First of all, let's explain a little context to that trailer we saw. Who is that character that we meet?
Thank you, Jeff. It's great to be here. So you just met Jacob, and he is just one of our 6 playable characters. Our zombie slayers have larger-than-life personalities and unique dialogue, which fits in with a very pulpy and irreverent tone, as you could tell.
It's gonna be crazy. This game comes out and it's like even decent
so it looks
because
like we're
it like
heading to
switched
Los Angeles in
developer
this game?
halfway through the fucking
Well, our pulpy
development
tone
cycle.
is kind of a love letter to classic cult Hollywood horror B movies. So where better to set
The
it
leak
than
that was on
in
Amazon
Los
said the
Angeles,
game's 8-player,
sort of modern paradise gone to hell.
which I didn't understand
yeah,
because she
it
said there's
looks,
6
looks
characters.
cool. It's
So
obviously
take it with a
over
grain
the
of salt.
top. I know you're working on the
But it
narrative
should
for
be
it.
should be at least
This
4
game has
player
been,
like
you know,
fucking
long awaited for
Dead
many,
Island.
many years. You guys have been working on it for a few.
Yeah, I'm sure some fans would agree with you. It has been long
Maybe.
awaited, but Deep
Or
Silver Dam
maybe they don't
Buster
care if you double
Studios
up on the
started
characters.
work on it about 4 years ago. We were really lucky. We got to build it from the ground
Well,
up.
if you could have 2 of
We
the
got
same
to focus
character
on what
fucking
we
with
love
different
about the
builds, so
franchise, the
I'm just skeptical on the
over-the-topness,
8 player. I can't think of a
and,
fucking game
We think we've got a really great action
that's like
RPG
a first
out of that.
person
So let's talk
zombie
about
game
the
that's
gameplay. We saw
8
the
players.
CG piece, obviously, but what can we expect from the gameplay when you show it?
So Dead Island 2's gameplay is all about experimenting with your preferred zombie slaying methods, just kind of going nuts. It's a combat toy box of close quarters melee brutality with a few guns for fun.
Okay, well, can't wait to learn more. When are we going to get to see more, see some gameplay of it?
You want to see some gameplay?
I think we want to see some gameplay. You guys want to see the gameplay? Can we do it now?
How about now?
Okay, let's do it. Here's your first look at the gameplay of Dead Island 2. Thanks, Con.
Hopefully it's running at 28 frames per second.
You could only wish.
Stand the fuck back. It's hammer time.
I mean, nope. There, you literally just showed
This way for the happy ending.
literal
Jimmy.
gallons of blood.
Humanity's survival depends on the red gold pumping through my veins.
Well, sounds like you're the star of the show now.
This motherfucker.
Yeah, I want to play this.
Oh shit. Boom! God's a whiskey.
I will not have this devil in my house.
I wonder if they'll have an emphasis on limbs again, though.
This is beyond insane.
So something I thought was really cool, but it was like weird the way they did it. Did show them swing a hammer at their legs. Looks pretty cool.
And believe it or not, there is an uncut version of that trailer you can watch online if you want to see even more. All right, well, that's Dead Island 2 coming in February, and that is going to wrap up all the reveals for Gamescom opening night live 2022.
So interesting
it's been
that they
a fun
finished it with
show,
Dead
but before
Island
we
2.
go, I just want to say I hope everyone has a great Gamescom. There's lots of live streams for the next couple of days, lots of things for you guys to go and play and check out here on the show floor. And as for me and the team, well, we're going to go back to Los Angeles and get ready for the Game Awards 2022, which I'm excited to announce will be live on Thursday, December the 8th. 2022 from the Microsoft Theater in Los
This dude
Angeles.
just spends his
We've got
whole
lots of
fucking
great stuff we're
year
working
just
on
like
that.
prepping for
But
an
until
event, doing an event,
hope
then
you guys have a
prepping for the
great
next event.
Gamescom. Thanks so much for being
That's
a
his
part
dream,
of
dude.
Opening Night Live. We'll see you soon.
All right. So 2 hours, quite a bit of content shown. I feel like it got a little weak towards the end until Dead Island 2, but I am definitely interested in that game. It looks like it's going to be a lot of fun, but I feel like that was like pretty long. It felt long. Like I feel like a long 2 hours. Like sometimes I watch a video and it's like 20 minutes, 30 minutes, and like flies by. I'm like, holy shit.
Yeah.
I didn't feel that this time around. Not to sound negative, they showed off a lot of stuff, and I'm glad to have seen it all. But I feel like that could have been tightened up just a little bit. But what did we think? Anything stand out to you? And what did you think of the presentation?
To
the Dream of the Forever.
To try to be a little positive, there were like 4 titles in there that are kind of maybes for me.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, now I can't remember any names because
2 hours of fucking videos we just watched.
Yeah, the Harry Potter game, I do think like visually looks kind of cool. I don't know if it's like I'm sold on it or not because I'm just not a very big Harry Potter fan to begin with, but I do love the creativity in the game, and it does look like they are really trying to like make a lot of game to have there. So I'm definitely interested in that. And other than that, there's like a few like indie games here and there that like were kind of like my speed of games. But honestly, a lot of what they showed, I was watching, I was like, oh, this is definitely a show for Seth, but not for me.
Yeah, there's honestly a lot of stuff in this that I am already interested in. So it's kind of nice to see some games and I'm like, oh yeah, it's a game I want to pick up. Oh yeah, it's a game I want to pick up. And there's a couple things that were new. They're like smaller titles that I thought were interesting. Was happy to see more Callisto Protocol. It's a game I'm definitely interested in and I'm already sold on it. Gotham Knights looks better and better to me, which is really weird. Hopefully it ends up being pretty decent because I went from going, this game kind of looks fucking stupid, to going like, well, it looks like a game I want to play. And the trailer they showed was the best one I've seen so far. Dead Island 2 was great to see because the development hell it's gone through, it's looking pretty refined. It looks like it's playing all right, so that's good to see. Harry Potter, the Hogwarts Legacy, is looking cool as well. But again, a lot of the things they showed off are things I'm already kind of sold on. So there wasn't any like big reveals, big bangers, nothing that made me go like, holy fuck, I gotta play that. Just like a lot of reassurance that there's a shitload of games down the pipeline, a shitload of games that are coming out in 2023, and a lot of games that I'm gonna have to fucking find time to play, which is already difficult as is. The Killer Clowns, best standout game of the night. That was definitely a standout of the night for me because that's not a game I was expecting. That's probably the biggest surprise of the night, was that game, because there's not a fucking world where I would have predicted that was a game that was going to be in development. So that was really fucking wild to see. It's like if they made like a fucking sleepaway camp game, I'd be like, why? But it looked cool and the graphics were good, so it seems like they're really putting the work in. But yeah, I think there's a lot of really, really cool stuff here. A lot of interesting things. A lot of the Chinese games we saw were interesting looking. Not necessarily games that are like must plays for me, but stuff that didn't know existed. I'm like, oh, that's interesting. So, but I do think this presentation was bloated. I think there's a lot to it, and there was that segment where they had a lot of ads back to back to back, which I think did kind of hurt the momentum of the show. I mean, this happens in a lot of presentations, but that specifically, I really fucking felt as soon as Genshin Impact showed up, and then like a lot of the collections of different games under Tencent and all that kind of stuff. It did start to bog down the experience. Yeah. And the Kojima thing, it's cool. He's got a podcast. I don't know if you need to show it at Gamescom because you could just throw that on fucking Twitter and everybody would know. So, but they're buddies, so it makes sense. And I think they said that he was going to be involved, Jeff Keighley. So that kind of makes sense. But yeah, typically with Gamescom every year, I don't expect it to be the big reveals. Typically that's saved for E3 when there was E3, or Jeff Keighley's thing, stuff like that. So for Gamescom, there was some stuff here that that was, big reveals, but mostly just kind of showing off a good variety. I think they had a very good variety of different genres of games, although 75% of them were fucking sci-fi games, which is fine. I like sci-fi games, but it seemed like everything was in space. But I think they showed a lot of stuff, RTSs, first-person shooters, third-person action games, all sorts of shit. So that was good to see. But yeah, felt inflated, and I definitely started feeling tired watching it. So, but I'm pleased, just not super stoked. It wasn't amazing. Yeah. Anything else?
I honestly don't really have a lot to say about it. So it was kind of a miss for me.
Liza P was looking cool. Definitely interested in that. Interested in Lords of the Fallen. That was a fucking weird one. That they're just like, it's funny they're not calling it Lords of the Fallen 2. They're calling it The Lords of the Fallen. That seems like to me a soft reboot. But we'll see.
Possibly, yeah.
Yeah. Because I feel like they had some cool ideas, but I feel like they're reworking and going, let's try it again. Let's see if we can get Lords of the Fallen fucking picked up. People want to play it. We'll just call it The Lords of the Fallen. But because I thought there were some things about it I dug when I first played it, but it also felt kind of like a generic Dark Souls ripoff. So anyway, jumping into, I guess, grading the presentation. Jeff Keighley always brings it. He's a good presenter. He's very professional. And I think, like you said, that Melly chick was, she wasn't annoying. So that's good.
For sure, yeah.
Pace was good. Jeff Keighley's really good at that. Content shown, good wealth of content. Some bloat for sure. And no huge banger titles, but a lot of good stuff. And a lot of meh stuff. So I think I'm going to give it a... Fuck it. I'm going to give it a B-. I'm going lower than I feel like I should, but really we didn't get any like new stuff. We just got more of the stuff we know about. And there's nothing wrong with that. B's fine, but yeah, there's definitely some time there where I felt like I could be spending my time doing something else. And I don't want to feel like that when I watch a presentation, especially when we didn't get any like huge announcements. So yeah, B-.
Yeah. I think the major thing for me here is that it did feel slow. There was a ton of CG trailers.
Yeah.
And stop, and this is not the show's fault, but marketing departments really need to stop putting fucking just like popular songs into these trailers. It does zero for the game, in my opinion. It just goes, oh, they're trying to sell to fucking effectively normies, even though most people play fucking games.
Yeah.
That being said, I think because it felt long, I'm going to give it a C+. I think if they would have fixed the pacing, I would probably put it in the B's. I also want to say, on a personal level, I think it's a D-. I did not have a very fun time, but I'm trying to be more objective here. And I do think the show was fine. It showed a lot of stuff, like you said. I think it showed a lot of stuff people are actually looking forward to. When they did show gameplay, I think they showed pretty good reels of it. So, yeah, I think C+ is pretty fair. So.
Yeah. It seems low, but when I think about it, there was just a lot of time where I felt like it could have been done better. And, no big payoff enough to sit through that. So
I think more gameplay would have helped. There's just announcement trailers always suck because like there's like here's this idea, but you don't get to see it yet.
Yeah.
I'm like, thanks guys.
I mean, it's the biggest sin of gaming presentations is having too many CGI trailers, because that doesn't. All that does is go like, oh, somebody's working on a game. It might be something like this. No way to know. So, gameplay's king, or at least in-engine stuff. Do a small little CGI trailer and then show gameplay. That's fine. But if you only got CGI, you're not driving hype as much as you could be. So.
Yeah.
All right, so C+, I give it a B-, lower than I thought we would be going tonight, but I think fair, because I think there was some weaknesses to the presentation. Not on Jeff Keighley's part, though. I think they they handled it as best they could. But yeah, the advertising aspect of it, all that shit bloated it. So, yeah, so we'll hang out for a little bit longer in case anybody wants to say something in the chat. I'll use this opportunity to let you guys know that Plus Club, I think, is coming this weekend. So make sure to play those games. And we will talk with you guys this weekend. But because the month goes on, that's the last weekend of the month. That's why Plus Club will come out that weekend. We'll still have time to play Soul Calibur past the weekend. And we'll probably release Game of the Month mid next week, I think. I think I got the dates down right. I don't know. But just look forward to that. Those things are coming up. We'll fit in a taste cast if we can, but because we've done a taste cast very recent and now we've covered this, and you know the wad's been fucking shot in terms of news, unless something else comes out.
They
We'll
just say
see.
there was stuff until Saturday, so there could be some other stuff.
Yeah, these
out.
events, we might get gameplay videos.
Well, sure, just
but
give
I'll-
us something to actually watch during like a tasty cast or something if that was
Sure.
the case. So
Sure, though, we got to sit down at some point this week and continue Demon Slayer because
Agreed.
I want to be further into that.
should just finish it.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, what was I looking up? Oh, yeah, I was looking up a thing. So, yeah, this weekend is the last weekend, so Plus Club will be this weekend. And then Wednesday or Thursday at the latest will be Game of the Month.
Damn, they let you make that window real small, huh?
Oh, yeah, dude, it's great. You can, whoa. Yeah, so I can just put up there.
Yeah, I mean,
fucking
I can
dope.
do that. I just can't change the size. There's two sizes. There's small and big, and small's not that small.
Yeah, no, it's awesome. Because sometimes I'll just have it up in the corner while I'm doing something. So
Yeah. How do I fix this? There we go. Yeah, I don't know if it'll... I don't use Twitch very often, but... Oh, yeah, there you go. It's either that size, and it just
Still
snaps
pretty small.
into the corners or whatever.
Yeah.
Or I can make it like that instead.
yeah,
But I don't use that very often. Only if I'm on my Twitter, because then I can just have it in the corner while I'm still browsing it or whatever. But
yeah, I typically have it if I'm like actively on Twitter or something like that. I'll have it up in the corner if I'm
Yeah.
listening to something. So, all right. Well, I think that's going to do it for this. Thank you, everybody who watched with us, whether you watched from the beginning all the way to the end, or if you watched at some point in this. Thanks for hanging out with us. Thanks for everybody who joined the conversation. And then anybody watching this after the fact, make sure to comment down below. Let us know what you thought about this presentation. What were the highlights for you? What were some of the weaknesses? What are you most excited about? If you're not excited about anything, let me know about that as well. And, thanks for watching this as well. It was a long sit. And, yeah, I've been Seth. This has been Chevy. Thanks for joining me as well, Chevy. And until the next episode, we will catch you guys later. Take it easy, guys.